Chapter 8. "Can I ask you a few questions?" Augustine asked, as they stepped inside the clubhouse for the golf course. The man behind the counter was more interested in cleaning tufts of grass off the bottom of his shoes than dealing with customers. "Only if you've got £45 an hour," he replied, not looking up from his feet, not giving Augustine and Electra the time of day. Augustine waited. When the man had finished picking at his shoes and throwing the remnants in the bin, he got up and walked away. "Excuse me," Augustine shouted after him. "You'll have to book an appointment," he responded, as he walked to the door at the back of the reception area. He was leaving, but before he did, a hand grabbed his arm and pulled him back. He turned to brush the hand away. That was when he noticed that a shock of blonde hair and some piercing eyes accompanied the hand. "Well, well, who do we have here?" he asked, slicking back his hair and trying to look into her eyes. Electra was having none of it. "Detectives Boyle and King," Electra replied, pointing to her colleague and then herself. "Yeah, right. Why would there be detectives in here?" "Maybe the body that was found in the car park earlier? Didn't you see the police presence, the ambulance?" Electra asked. "No, I'm a busy man. What do you want?" "Well, I suspect you won't be busy for a while, seeing as we've shut the place down. There will be nobody coming in or out, so you'll have plenty of time to talk to us." "Ugh, all right. Same question. What do you want?" "Firstly, I'd like a bit of courtesy. It costs nothing." "If it costs nothing, then it's worth nothing. I'm getting sick of asking the same question. Can we cut to the chase? If the course is closed, then I'm not needed here. If I'm not needed here, then there are better things I could be doing with my time. So, what do you want?" "Mark McManus was playing here yesterday. Who was he playing with?" "Is he the guy who was found in the car park then?" "Let's cut to the chase, shall we? The sooner you answer me, the sooner you can get on with your day. Who was he playing with?" Electra fought fire with fire. She wasn't about to be sidetracked by a guy with a bad attitude. "Oh, touché. I'll have a look on the computer system. By the way, do you have a warrant for this information?" Before Electra could reply, he backed out. "Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I know you have probable cause, or whatever they call it. I'll look it up now. The system knows it's early in the morning. Just be a few seconds. Here we go. The name is Johnny Lawton. They were the last pair out. It must have been dark by the time they finished. I can give you his address if you want." "Yes, that would be helpful," Electra responded. "What's it worth? My name is Daniel, by the way, but my friends call me Dan." "Daniel, I wouldn't go there if I were you. It's worth not pissing me off. It's worth letting me get out of here. It's worth you getting on with your day. It's worth 1,000 things. But none of them involve you and me. Do I make myself clear?" Electra explained. Daniel nodded with every sentence. They got the details and prepared to get out of there. Before they did, Electra had 2 more questions, knowing that they might lead on to many more. "What time did you get here?" "What?" "Simple question, Daniel. What time did you get here?" "About 15 minutes ago." "Did you drive?" "Walked. I'm a bit of a fitness freak, you know." "And who runs this place?" "When it's not me?" "Yes, Daniel, when it's not you." "The general manager is a woman called Joyce McCarty. I can tell her you called if you like." "No, you can give me her number and I'll make that call myself. I'm assuming you have CCTV here?" "Yes." "And it covers the car park?" "Some of it, yeah." "I'll get in touch with Joyce this morning and arrange to meet her here. Don't worry about your precious time. I'll take care of it from here." As they walked back to the car, Augustine turned his head towards Electra. "Bit harsh back there? Are you okay?" "Relationship troubles, Gus. And don't ask me anything else. That's all I'm willing to say on the matter." "Well, you know you'll have at least one officer when you're back on the market," Augustine joked, nodding his head back and towards the clubhouse of the golf club. I like an older man, but he's 20 years older. Anyways, if you're so interested, then why don't you ask him out? For you? We're not back at school. Tension de-escalated. They got in the police car and headed over to the address they were given for Johnny Lawton. As they did, Daniel was pressing buttons on a CCTV system that he'd never been bothered to pay interest in before.